All right, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to start by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful Akim out there, pushing this word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai has created us to do, so he can wake up and seal the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, and also you Israelites who are scattered amongst the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but your father's seed line of your lineage goes back to you being a so-called black, Hispanic, Native American, and Seminole Indian, one of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. A Shalom. It's your brother Halak here from the GMS Denver camp, coming back once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai with another video. And we're going to start here in Romans 15 and 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope. And it says what it says, man. All these different scriptures, all these different accounts that were written and left to us from our forefathers, they were written for our learning, man, so we could have something to look to understand and know that we're not in an unfamiliar situation as we're here in this last captivity, especially now as we see our enemy preparing to come down having great wrath. You see, we have the accounts to look back to give us the confidence and the boldness to continue to move forward in faith in Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, knowing that he's going to be with us, man. You see? And this is what we have to embody as Israelites. We're not just, out here with gimmicks and just calling ourselves Israelites because it's the new thing, it's the new fad, it's the new trend. No, we're living this. You see? We are embodying our righteous forefathers, man. And today, what I want to do, I want to go into the account of David and Goliath, because what we're facing is a similar situation. You see that? We're in a similar situation that our forefather King David was in when he slew Goliath. Because with this whole situation with David and Goliath, man, no one believed David could do it. He was young. He was smaller than Goliath. Goliath had all this experience. He had great might. He was very big in stature, so forth and so on. I got the do not disturb on this, still disturbing me, man. Let me see, Con 444. But yeah, man. And when you look at our situation now, as we're here up on the Esau in this final captivity, as they're coming down with great wrath, hey, we find ourselves in the same position as David was, man. We have no standing military. We have no carnal weapon that we can use to come up against this man. You see? Hey, right now he's huffing and puffing and he's rolling on the tribes. And it looks like it's an impossible situation, man. But we know through the Holy Spirit, by way of the accounts left to us, man, that Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai is going to be with us just as he was with our righteous forefathers, man. Just as he was in this account with King David. So let's get into it. This is 1 Samuel 17 and 31. It says, David kills Goliath. Verse 31 reads, And when the words were heard which David spake, they rehearsed them before Saul, and he sent for him. And David said to Saul, Let no man's heart fail because of him. Thy servant will go and fight with this Philistine. And you see, David is in the spirit of great boldness, man, because when you understand our King David, he was a man after the Most High's heart. From a very young age, man, he had great faith. And we have to be in the same spirit as we see this modern day Goliath come against us huffing and puffing, man. Are we not Israelites as King David is? Do we not share the same God as our forefather King David and all the righteous and all the other righteous forefathers that have come before us? Was not the God of our fathers, the God of our ancestors on their side? He's going to be on our side as well, man. This is what we have to take into the heart of Jacob's trouble as everything collapses around us, as everyone turns upon us, as Esau rolls on us. You see that? We have to be in that same spirit of David. Hey, let no man's heart fail because of this damn demon Esau, man. You see? It goes on to say, 1 Samuel 17:33, and Saul said to David, thou art not able to go against this Philistine to fight with him, for thou art but a youth, and he a man of war from his youth. And this is the same mindset that the majority of our people are taking. Hell, even a lot of Israelites are taking this stance, man. They don't want to, they've been paid off by Esau because they really didn't believe. Now they're talking about we shouldn't be talking about Jacob being Esau, and you got a lot of our people who are just in the world, you see, afraid of Esau and what he's coming with. So they're trying to kiss his ass in hopes that it's going to lessen the blow when he comes down. And they're in the same spirit of Saul, man. In the same spirit. You can't go against them. What we going to do? Hey, we know what we going to do, man. We're going to believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You see? But this is what I was saying, man. It looks like what we're about to have to face is impossible to overcome. And that's what all of Israel was thinking when King David stepped up to the plate to take Goliath down, man. They thought the same way they're thinking now. Oh, we can't win against them. They're too powerful. Their military is too mighty, so forth and so on. See, we think otherwise, man. And what does King David tell them? Psalm 17:34 says, and David said unto Saul, thy servant kept his father's sheep, and there came a lion and a bear, and took a lamb out of the flock. And I went out after him, and smote him, and delivered it out of his mouth. And when he arose against me, I caught him by his beard, and smote him, and slew him. So the Most High was with King David to the point to where he was allowing King David to overcome great beasts, man. Lions and bears and shit with his hands. You see? That's the type of might that the Most High has given unto King David. It goes on to say, verse 36, the servant slew both the lion and the bear, and this uncircumcised Philistine shall be as one of them, seeing he hath defied the armies of the living power. And Esau is in that same lot that Goliath is in, man. You hear how these motherfuckers are speaking. You know what the elite are trying to do behind the scenes, and you see their puppets that they have at the forefront. You see telling the rest of the world what they planning on doing. Yuval Harari talking about what? We don't need a guy. You see? We don't need a guy. That time of listening to the Bible and it is dead. Jesus is dead. So forth and so on. These Edomites find themselves in the same lot as Goliath as they're trying to defy Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. This is what's happening. This is why we are embodying the spirit of our righteous forefathers. Because all of our righteous forefathers took the same mindset as King David, man. And this is why we're standing in great boldness, telling these devils, hey, you're going to find yourself on the losing side, man. As you're trying to defy the one true living power. As you're trying to defy his son Yahweh Shai. As you're trying to defy those who serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. You're going to be cut down and brought to naught like a common beast. You see? So this is 1 Samuel 17:37. It says, David said, moreover, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, that delivereth me out of the paw of the lion and out of the paw of the bear, He will deliver me out of the hand of this Philistine. And this is how we think, man. We're not thinking about losing, even if we have to be separated from this mortal flesh. We know we still got the victory because we believe in Yahweh Shai. You see? And that was just us finishing our course. If we have to what? Be separated from the flesh. It ain't our end all be all. But we are in the spirit of King David, knowing and understanding that the Most High will deliver us out of the hand of this modern day Goliath, man. You see? And how do we know? Because that's what's written. You see? The Most High constantly reassures us all throughout the scriptures that what? We gonna be okay when our enemies come, man, because he's gonna fight on our behalf. We're gonna get it. But this is the spirit that we're moving into the time of Jacob's trouble with, man. We're not moving with a spirit of doubt and fear. Even though Satan tries to come and have you feed into that bullshit, don't entertain it, man. Rebuke his ass and call upon Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai to strengthen you, man, and he will. You see? That's what we're doing over here, man. We're moving in faith, moving in belief and full assurance that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai will be with us. We're not doubting, and we're moving in that same spirit that King David was in, man. You see? So 1 Samuel 17 and 37, the last part of the verse, it reads, and Saul said unto David, go, and Yahweh will be with thee. And Saul armed David with his armor, and he put an helmet of brass upon his head. Also he armed him with a coat of mail, and David girded his sword upon his armor. And he had said to go, for he had not proved it. And David said unto Saul, I cannot go with these, for I have not proved them. And David put them off. And he took his staff in his hand, and chose him 5 smooth stones out of the brook, and put them in a shepherd's bag which he had, even in a scrip. And his sling was in his hand, and he drew near to the Philistine. So he ain't going up against Goliath with all type of weaponry and things like that, man. Now, like we always say, it's not unlawful for you to have one, but that's not how we're going to overcome this devil. We're not going to overcome this devil by any carnal means, man. And now be like this. If the Most High puts it on your spirit to get one and you happen to use it, cool. The Most High deliver you by having you use it. You train in it and then you use it. Hey, it's gonna be what the Most High wants. If he wants you to overcome with that, hey, it's all praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. It won't be because of the fucking sword. It's gonna be because the Most High was on you to overcome. You see, he had the situation play out in your favor. So we ain't gonna be thanking our gun. No, we're gonna be thanking Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai for allowing us to overcome any enemy that comes our way. But when it comes to this devil Esau, man, there is nothing that we can do against this man carnally. You got 15 rounds. All right, cool. Now what? When it's all spent, now what? You see? So a weapon is not our end all be all. It's not the center of our salvation. If you have one, cool. But that's not what's going to deliver us, man. You see? And you see how King David went out against this man of war. With 5 smooth stones in the sling. You see that? So 1 Samuel 17 and 41, it goes on to say, and the Philistine came on and drew near unto David, and the man that bare the shield went before him. And when the Philistine looked about and saw David, he disdained him, for he was but a youth and ruddy, and of a fair countenance. And the Philistine said unto David, Am I a dog, that thou comest unto me with staves? And the Philistine cursed David by his gods. And it's the same thing that Esau is doing. He don't think we know he behind the scenes offering up all manner of wicked sacrifices on the left-hand side, thinking that he's going to overcome us. You see? We know what you devils are doing. You're calling unto all your false idols, thinking that they're going to give you a victory. But we already know how this thing plays out. You Edomites are going to lose, man, and we're gonna continue to tell you that until it's fulfilled, because that's the only thing written in these scriptures according to what the Most High has said it to be from the beginning. You see? So 1 Samuel 17:44 says what? And the Philistine said to David, come to me, and I will give thy flesh unto the fowls of the air, and to the beasts of the field. Verse 45. Then said David to the Philistine, thou comest to me with a sword, and with a spear, and with a shield. But I come to thee in the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai of hosts, the God of the armies of Israel, whom thou hast defied. And this is the same thing that we're doing. This is where we put our full faith, trust, and belief in, man. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. As these devils prepare to roll upon us, hey, we're gonna meet them just like our King David has done. You see? And we're gonna overcome them. They're about to pour all the stops, man. Sending in troops, robots, they got all manner of weaponry, so forth and so on, man. But we're gonna trust and believe in what? The names of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, and watch how we overcome these devils, man. Just watch. Esau is about to suffer the same fate as Goliath, man. You see? 1 Samuel 17:46, it says what? This day will Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai deliver thee into mine hand, and I will smite thee and take thy head from thee, and I will give the carcasses of the host of the Philistines this day unto the fowls of the air, and to the wild beasts of the earth, that all the earth may know that there is a God in Israel. And the same thing is about to happen on our behalf. And the world is going to know that Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is with the remnant of the house of Israel, man. You see? The world is going to know by these mighty works that the Most High does through his men that, hey, we are the children of Israel. The name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is about to be exalted and magnified through the work that he's going to do through his servants, man. Just watch. And we go into it all the time. The spiritual power, the miracles being done. The world is going to know that we're the Israelites when it's all said and done, man. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai will be sanctified from where? The borders of Israel, which is who? The elect. The house of David, man. You see? So 1 Samuel 17:47 it says, and all this assembly shall know that Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai saveth not with sword and spear, for the battle is Yahweh's, and he will give you into our hands. And this is what we're telling these devils, man. When it's all said and done, you're going to be given over into our hands. It's already written. The algorithm is already set for you devils to lose. You can't change it. It's already set in motion. And it's going to move forward just like the Most High it has set it up to play out from the beginning. You devils are going to lose. We have the victory, man. There is no other outcome except for the Israelites receiving the biggest victory in the history of the earth. And you Edomites taking the biggest L with all your contraptions. with all your contraptions and your weaponry and your machinery and your mighty military. You see? Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is about to show you devils that you never had any power, and you're about to suffer the same fate as Goliath. Goliath thought he was going to kill David, man. He wholeheartedly believed that he was going to overcome our King David. He was sadly mistaken, just as you Edomites are, man. So 1 Samuel 17:48 it reads, and it came to pass when the Philistine arose and came and drew nigh to meet David, that David hasted and ran toward the army to meet the Philistine. And David put his hand in his bag and took thence a stone. And that represents our Lord Yahweh Shai. This is how we're going to overcome these devils, man. For all you guys who are still out here downplaying, you see, the role of our Lord Yahweh Shai and how significant he is to us, the stone that David used to overcome this fucking gigantic enemy is likened unto this stone that we lean and rest upon now, which is Yahweh Shai. That's how we're going to overcome Esau, man. Yahweh Shai is going to supply us with everything that we need to overcome these devils, and he's going to show up on the scene, and he's going to get busy, man. He's going to enter the fray. He's going to enter into the battle. You see? This is how we win. By that stone. You see? Yahweh Shai, man. 1 Samuel 17:49, it says, and David put his hand in the bag and took thence a stone and slang it, and smote the Philistine in his forehead, that the stone sunk into his forehead, and he fell upon his face to the earth. So David prevailed over the Philistine with a sling and with a stone, and smote the Philistine and slew him, but there was no sword in the hand of David. You see that? So once again, we don't need any carnal weapons. If you have one, all right, cool. But that's not going to be the sole purpose of your salvation, man, or the sole reason for your salvation. Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai is the sole reason for our victory over our enemies, man. And it's going to be that way so the Most High can be magnified by working a great victory in these times that we're in, man. And when you go read about King David and his mighty men, it talks about the feat that the mighty men were doing. And at the end, after you read the feat, it says what? And Yahweh wrought a great victory. It was all worked through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. This is how we gonna overcome these motherfucking devils, man. Through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. This is what we're constantly. This is the vibration that we're pushing, man. Just was not Caleb and Caleb, man, don't do that. Caleb, Joshua, was not Joshua and Caleb in that same spirit? When they went to spot the land and they came back, it's this shit right for the taking. The Lord gonna give this land over into our hand, man. The Lord gonna give us the victory over these fucking heathen. That's the spirit that Joshua and Caleb were in. That's the spirit that all of our righteous forefathers have been in, man. And that's what we're embracing and embodying. You see? As we see this modern day Goliath drawing near to roll upon us. It don't matter what the fuck they got. Hey, we gonna overcome through the power and might of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, man. You see? Let's get this. Verse 51. 1 Samuel 17:51, it reads, therefore David ran and stood upon the Philistine and took his sword and drew it out of the sheath thereof and slew him and cut off his head therewith. And when the Philistines saw their champion was dead, they fled like some bitches. You see? Because the Most High took all the fight out of him by having little old King David, you see, slay this mighty man of war, their champion, with a sling and a rock. I can guarantee when that happened, they were shook. You see? It's about to be the same thing here in these final days of Esau's empire, man. Esau is about to suffer the same fate as Goliath. That's going to be the title of this lesson, man. But let's get this. Let's get a few more and we'll close it out. This is Exodus 14. And 14, it says what? Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace. This has always been what the Most High has done for us. This is what it was as we were going into the promised land. Well, now we know the first generation, they died in the wilderness because of their unbelief. And the same thing is about to happen now with you unbelieving Israelites. You're going to be left here in the wilderness with no hedge of protection because of your unfaithfulness, man. You're faithless. So you're not going to be defended. But for us who are of the household of faith, Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah is going to fight on our behalf and deliver us from all manner of crazy situations. And I ain't gonna say fearful. It's like a small nervousness, and that comes with being in the flesh. That's all that is. You see? That's all it is. But we know and believe for a certainty Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah will fight for us, man. Because how else do we overcome? How else as a nation will we overcome this mighty fucking enemy, Esau, with all the fucking with the perfected sword? How do we overcome? We overcome him with our blessing. Like the Most High told our forefather Abraham, he's our what? Our shield and our exceeding great reward. That's how we're going to overcome this devil, man. Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah is going to fight for us. You see? This is what's written, man. Let's get Deuteronomy 20 and verse 4. It says, "For Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah, your power, is he that goeth with you to fight for you against your enemies, to save you." And just like in times past, man, the Most High had the chariot showing up. He had angels on the scene fighting on the side of on the believing Israelites. It's about to be the same thing, man, because here we are in this spiritual wilderness on a pilgrimage back into the promised land once again. Just like the Most High was with us during that entire conquest, hey, this is no different. It's about to be the same thing. These heathen were terrified. Good Lord. These heathen were terrified of the mighty things that the Most High was doing on our behalf in the ancient times. What we are constantly telling y'all people, man, this is the final time the Most High has to save us. This is the last time he has to deliver us. So what he did in the ancient times is not going to compare to what he's going to do on our behalf here in these final seconds of Esau's empire. Just watch. The Most High is going to pour his spirit so heavy upon us, man, to have us doing mighty things in his name. Hey, the whole world, the entire world is going to be shook at what they're about to witness, man, as Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah goes forth to fight for us. They're going to be shook. You see? So Deuteronomy 20 and 4, one more time, it reads, "For Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah, your power, is he that goeth with you to fight for you against your enemies, to save you." You see that? That's what it is, man. Can't believe in nothing else. If the Most High said that that's what he's going to do for us, that's what's going to be done. And then when we jump to Isaiah 41, and this is one of my favorites to go into, because it's real comforting, man. Because you can look at Esau, man. This nigga got everything: fighter jets, drones, pocket nukes. He got all type of high-powered rifles and ARs and grenades, and he's got tanks and MRAPs, and they got fucking heart attack guns and DEWs. The motherfucker got robot dogs that spit grenades now. This nigga got everything. And they got stealth suits, super soldiers. Got everything. You see? It might have you like, oh, God damn. What we gonna do? Hey, what we gonna do? We gonna lean on Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. That's what we gonna do. So that's why I say, if you got a carnal weapon, okay, When that ammo is gone and spent, now what do you do? Because you only have a limited amount of ammo. Esau got ammunition for days. Ammunition. Esau got ammunition for fucking days and weeks, months, and a constant supply of it. So he can keep that type of shit going forever if he wanted to. That's why we're gonna have to tap into something higher, man. This is why we have to tap into Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. This is why we're always going into miracles being worked on our behalf. Because it's gonna take a fucking miracle, you see, for us to overcome this devil. Just like it was with our King David, man. And a lot of you Israelites don't get it. Ain't no miracles. Then how else do you expect to win? You got an AR-15 or whatever the fuck you got, and you got, let's say, 5,000 rounds of ammo. When the 5,000 is spent, what do you do now? That 5,000, that should be gone in a day. Like I be telling bros, Esau got, on his military bases, he has ammo depots, man, where he can churn out ammunition every hour on the hour, man. Thousands of rounds. Like it's nothing. This is why we're going to need divine intervention. This is why we're going to need Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai to stand up on our behalf. That's the only answer. You see? So this is Isaiah 41:8. It says, "But thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham my friend. Thou whom I have taken from the ends of the earth, and called thee from the chief men thereof, and said unto thee, Thou art my servant, I have chosen thee, and not cast thee away." And he's talking to us, man. We are the physical descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We are the seed of Israel. You see? The God of the Bible is the God of our fathers, man. He's the God of Israel. He hasn't forsaken us. He's chosen us above all these nations, man. And he's always stood up on our behalf, especially when we're doing what he commanded us to do. And that's what we're doing. He told us to take heed to Yahweh Shai. That's what we're doing as best we possibly can, man. You see? And because we're doing this, what is the Most High going to tell us? Isaiah 41:10. "Fear thou not, for I am with thee." Just as he was with our righteous forefathers, man. Just like he was with our King David. Just like he was with Abraham wherever he went. Just like he was with Isaac and Jacob. You see? Just like he was with Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah in the burning fiery furnace. Just like he was with Daniel in the lion's den. You see? Just like he was with Samson. And all of our righteous forefathers, man. The Most High is with us. Isaiah 41:10, it says, "Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee. Yeah, I will help thee. Yeah, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness." And we're going to be upheld by who? Our rock, our stone, our foundation, which is who? Yahweh Shai. The Most High is going to have us supplied with mighty power through Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is going to be working major miracles on our behalf as our enemies come up against us, man. Do we not have the accounts of that happening for the apostles of Yahweh Shai in the ancient times? How the angel delivered the Apostle Paul and the Apostle Peter from prison. You see? These type of things are going to be done here on an even grander level here in these final days, man. The Most High promised it. Isaiah 41:11, it says, "Behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded. They shall be as nothing, and they that strive with thee shall perish. Just like every enemy of Israel has done, man. Look at Goliath. You see? Fucking forehead caved in from a stone. The same type of things are about to happen to every single one of our enemy who are coming up against us, man. Those of the natural born heathen and those of the house of Israel. They are going to be put down, man. You see this? Verse 12 says, thou shalt seek them and shall not find them. Salakia. Thou shalt seek them and shall not find them, even them that contended with thee. They that war against thee shall be as nothing, and as a thing of naught. And is not Esau currently waging war against the house of Israel? He's rolling on the rebels right now. And he's going to come up against the house of David very soon, man. But they're going to be brought to naught. Once again, just like every enemy of Israel, you see, has experienced in the past. This is what the Most High has promised. We got to believe this, man. Be firmly rooted in it. Don't be afraid. Now, those feelings do come in the flesh. Rebuke that shit, man. Rebuke it. This is not the time to be turning back and cowering, man. We got to embrace everything that's coming our way, because this is the only path for us as we are going into the kingdom of heaven, man. This is the only fucking way. The enemy has to come. It's according to the prophecies. It's according to what the Most High has spoken, man. But he's also reassured us and told us that he's going to fight for us, man. You see? Isaiah 41:13, it says, for I, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, thy power, will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, fear not, I will help thee. Fear not, thou worm Jacob. You see that? And the Most High knows we need help. He's proven that. What do you think the whole the last few centuries has been about? He's been showing us that without him, we have no power. There's no way to overcome the enemy without the Most High. He showed us that as he had the Assyrians roll on us. He showed us that as he had the Babylonians roll on us. He showed us that as he had the the Medes and the Persians roll on us. He showed us that during the time of the Greeks as we were Hellenized. He showed us that during the time of the Romans. You see? And he's showing us this now in the revival of the Roman Empire, which is the end of the heathen age, the end of Esau's rulership. He's been showing us that without him, we have nothing, man. We are a worm without the Most High, man. And the heathen take advantage of that. That's why he's calling us a worm, man. We're defenseless without our power. We're defenseless without Yahweh Shai. But what does the Most High tell us? One more time, Isaiah 41:14, it says, fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith the Lord. The Lord has said this, man. He said he's going to help us. Is the Most High lying? Is he just blowing smoke? Is he just jiving? No, man. The Most High means every word that he's ever spoken. Like I always say, the Most High's track record is impeccable. If he tells us to take heed to Yahweh Shai, be in the spirit of repentance, becoming a new creature, and he gonna take care of us, that's what it's gonna be, man. And that's why we're moving in the spirit of fear. Excuse me. That's why we're moving in the spirit of fear in hopes to be helped, saved, and delivered, man. Because we are gonna need it as these fucking devils, as this modern day Goliath comes at us full steam ahead, man. You see? So Isaiah 41:14, one more time, it says, fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. And we'll end it right there. No, you know what? We won't end it right there because the next part, yeah, we're ending on this one. I got one more. But in the next part, we're going to show you some of the different ways the Most High has prophesied of helping us, man. Because that spiritual power is coming. See, a lot of these Israelites, they have, once again, man, a lot of you Israelites have not taken this serious. You just been playing around. You've been bullshitting. You've been treating this as if it's another black power movement. And you haven't rooted yourself, you see, fully in it, man. We must go through this furnace of affliction so the standard can be lifted. That's a part of prophecy. And that's a part of the way that the Most High is going to magnify his name in the earth by giving his men power. So we got to go through the time of Jacob's trouble, man. It's got to be. This is how the Most High's name is going to be magnified in the earth as it was aforetime. It was magnified by the works that he did on behalf of the Israelites as he brought us out of Egypt. You see? It's going to be magnified by the conquest that, us getting the land wasn't by our own power or might. It was because the Most High was with us, and he had the chariots coming down, he had the angels coming down. You see? So all this got to happen. We have to be in the midst of a completely crazy and chaotic situation so the Most High can stand up on our behalf and do things for us that the world didn't even think was possible. That has to happen. So we're gonna find ourselves in the midst of crazy situations, but it's gonna be okay, man. That's what we believe over here at Great Millstone, man. You see, that's all we believe. That's what our leaders have taught, and that's what we've embraced it, and we're pushing that same vibration, man. We're not coming in that weak, cowardly fucking spirit. It's fucking go time, man. You see? It's go time, man. Just watch what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai does. So this is Psalms 44:4. It says, 4:4. It says, "Thou art my king, O power. Command deliverances for Jacob. Through thee will we push down our enemy. Through thy name," showing you that the name is important, and it's just not, you can call him whatever you want to call him. You have to call upon his proper name. The name of the Almighty God, the one true living power, the God of Israel, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. His name is Yahweh. 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 Which means he exists. The name of his son, you see, how we're allowed to approach back to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. The name of his son is Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai. Not no goddamn Jesus, man. You see? You are not to be calling the Lord that. That shit pisses him off. He don't want to hear that shit. You see? An Israelite down here on the earth talking about some damn Jesus Christ. Some Most High and Christ blessed. Yahweh Shai don't want to hear that shit, man. The powers of heaven want to be shown their respect and for you to call them their proper names. That's what we're tapping into here at the Great Millstone, man. Because that's how we're going to overcome our enemies. This is how the Most High gets his credit. How the fuck the Most High going to get his credit? You talking about some, in the name of Most High and Christ blessed. Niggas talking about something in the name of Yah or Ahaya Ashaya. That would mean that everything the Most High said in these scriptures, you giving his glory to someone else. You're giving his glory to a false idol, because that's exactly what it is. No, all the works that have been done in the earth in times past, in these times now, and in times in the future, all these works are going to be attributed to the God of Israel, whose name is Yahweh, through his son, Yahweh Shai. So Psalms 44:5, it says, "Through thee will we push down our enemies. Through thy name will we tread them under that rise up against us." You see that? This is how we're going to overcome this modern day Goliath, man. Through the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And King David put that on full display when he let that fucking stone go and it sunk into the forehead of Goliath. And he said what? I come to you in the name of who? Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, man. That's how we're going to overcome our enemies that rise up against us, man. We about to, hey, look, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, we about to stomp a motherfucking mud hole into these goddamn devils, man. All through the power and might of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. You see? Psalms 44:6, it says, For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. Showing you the carnal weapon is not the answer. But thou hast saved us from our enemies. Who? Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai has saved us from our enemies, and has put them to shame that hated us. In the Most High we boast all the day long. That's what we're doing. We're not bragging and boasting about nothing we're going to do. You see, and everything that we're going to do is going to be in the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. When that power comes, it's all done through the spirit, power, and might of who? Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, man. That's what we boast in. That's why we beating our chest, man. Because we serve the God of heaven. You see, through his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai. You see that? That's what we boast in. And that's how we're going to overcome this modern day Goliath, man. You see that? So it says what? Psalms 44:8, it reads, In the Most High we boast all the day long and praise thy name forever. Salah. So that's what it is, man. This is what we're embodying. This is what we're embracing. Hey, because this is the reality of the situation, man. We are going to overcome this modern day Goliath in the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, and there ain't shit they can do to stop it. You see? Hey, so with that, man, I'm going to end it by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful elect Akim out there doing this work in all truth and sincerity as Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai has created us to do. With that, I'm going to say shalom, wa, above, above.